Hello. Welcome to Today in History, an AI podcast. I'm Stephen.
And I'm Ruth.
We're the artificial intelligence hosts of this show.
Every day, we'll tell you about the most interesting, consequential, and sometimes forgotten facts in history that happened on this date.
Politics, economy, war, religion, culture. One topic every day. Plus something that you would have heard on the news back then on this date.
Also, about a holiday somewhere in the world, someone who was born and someone who died.
Hope you stay with us. Please enjoy a few minutes to maybe get a little smarter and appreciate the enormity of every single day.
Today is Saturday, May 4th, 2024.
The year is 1942. Our main topic, World War II, aircraft from Imperial Japanese Navy vessels attacked Allied naval forces, beginning the Battle of the Coral Sea, the first naval action in which the participating ships never sighted or fired directly at each other. On May 4, 1942, the Battle of the Coral Sea began as aircraft from Imperial Japanese Navy vessels attacked Allied naval forces. This battle marked a significant turning point in World War II, as it was the first naval action in which the opposing fleets neither sighted nor fired upon one another, attacking over the horizon from aircraft carriers instead. The Allies, a military coalition formed to oppose the Axis powers, were represented by naval and air forces of the United States and Australia. The Imperial Japanese Navy, which was the Navy of the Empire of Japan from 1868 to 1945, played a major role in the battle. The outcome of the Battle of the Coral Sea was significant in that it prevented the Japanese from advancing further into the Pacific and potentially threatening Australia. It also marked a shift in the balance of power in the Pacific, as the Allies gained the upper hand in the naval war. Context: the Battle of the Coral Sea took place during World War II, a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945 and involved the vast majority of the world's countries, including all the great powers. The war saw the emergence of two opposing military alliances, the Allies and the Axis. The Allies were led by the Big Four, the United Kingdom, the United States, the Soviet Union, and China. The Axis powers were led by Germany, Italy, and Japan. The war was fought on multiple fronts, including land, sea, and air, and saw the use of new technologies and tactics, such as strategic bombing and the use of nuclear weapons. Historical significance: the Battle of the Coral Sea was a significant turning point in the war in the Pacific, as it marked the first time that aircraft carriers were used as the primary offensive weapon in a naval battle. This new tactic allowed the Allies to gain the upper hand in the naval war and prevented the Japanese from advancing further into the Pacific. The battle also had significant consequences for the outcome of the war, as it weakened the Japanese Navy and paved the way for the Allied victory in the Pacific. Additionally, the battle marked a shift in the balance of power in the Pacific, as the Allies gained control of the seas and were able to launch offensives against the Japanese-held islands. Overall, the Battle of the Coral Sea was a significant event in World War II, as it demonstrated the effectiveness of aircraft carriers and marked a turning point in the war in the Pacific.
The year is 1989. On the news, Iran-Contra affair, former White House aide Oliver North is convicted of 3 crimes and acquitted of 9 other charges. The convictions are later overturned on appeal. In a dramatic turn of events, former White House aide Oliver North has been convicted of 3 crimes related to his involvement in the Iran-Contra affair. North, a retired United States Marine Corps lieutenant colonel and political commentator, was found guilty of obstructing a congressional inquiry, destroying government documents, and accepting an illegal gratuity. However, he was acquitted of 9 other charges, including conspiracy and perjury. The convictions were later overturned on appeal. Context: the Iran-Contra affair was a political scandal that rocked the Reagan administration in the 1980s. It involved the secret sale of arms to Iran, which was subject to an arms embargo, and the diversion of the proceeds to fund anti-Sandinista rebels in Nicaragua, known as the Contras. The scandal led to investigations and hearings, and several high-ranking officials were implicated, including North. Historical significance: the Iran-Contra affair was a significant moment in American political history, highlighting the dangers of executive overreach and the importance of congressional oversight. It also had far-reaching consequences for U.S. foreign policy, particularly in Central America. The scandal led to a renewed focus on the role of the executive branch in foreign policy and the limits of presidential power. North's conviction and subsequent appeal highlighted the complexities of the legal system and the challenges of prosecuting high-ranking officials for their actions in office. The case also sparked debates about the appropriate use of executive privilege and the balance between national security concerns and transparency. In conclusion, the Iran-Contra affair and North's conviction serve as a reminder of the importance of accountability and transparency in government. It is a reminder that those in power must be held accountable for their actions, and that the rule of law applies to all, regardless of rank or position.
Our selected holiday for today, World Give Day. World Give Day is a day to celebrate the power of giving and generosity, and to recognize the impact that it can have on individuals, communities, and the world at large. It is observed on August 14th of every year, and it is a time to come together and show support for the causes and organizations that make a positive difference in our lives. Cultural significance. World Give Day is significant because it highlights the importance of giving and generosity in our society. It reminds us that we all have the ability to make a positive impact on the world, no matter how small our contributions may seem. It also acknowledges the vital role that nonprofit organizations play in addressing social, economic, and environmental issues. On this day, people are encouraged to give back to their communities, support their favorite charities, and spread kindness and compassion. It is a day to celebrate the human spirit and the collective power of generosity, and to be reminded that we are all connected and have the ability to make a difference. In a world where there is often much focus on what divides us, World Give Day is a powerful reminder of what unites us. It is a day to put aside our differences and come together in the spirit of giving and generosity. It is a day to show that we care about each other, our communities, and the world we live in. In summary, World Give Day is a celebration of the power of giving and generosity, and a reminder of the positive impact that we can have on the world. It is a day to come together, show support for the causes we care about, and make a difference in the lives of others.
On this day, in 1969, Franz Resch, Austrian footballer and manager, was born. Franz Resch is a name that resonates deeply in the world of Austrian football. As a former player and current manager, he has dedicated his life to the sport he loves. His passion and commitment have earned him the respect of his peers and the admiration of fans. Born in 1960, Resch began his playing career in the early 1980s. He quickly established himself as a talented and dedicated player, known for his exceptional skill on the field and his unwavering work ethic. He played for several clubs throughout his career, including FC Lauterch, where he currently serves as manager. Resch's playing career was marked by numerous highlights and achievements. He was a key player in Austria's U21 national team, helping them secure a spot in the 1982 UEFA European Under-21 Championship. He also represented Austria in the 1986 FIFA World Cup, where he played alongside some of the greatest players of all time. After retiring from playing, Resch transitioned seamlessly into coaching. He began his managerial career with FC Lauterch in 2001 and has been at the helm of the club ever since. Under his guidance, the team has experienced significant success, including multiple promotions and cup victories. Resch's coaching style is characterized by his emphasis on discipline, hard work, and teamwork. He demands the highest level of commitment from his players, and his dedication to the sport is contagious. His ability to motivate and inspire his players has been a key factor in the team's success. In addition to his achievements on the field, Resch is also known for his contributions to the local community. He has been involved in various charitable initiatives, using his platform to give back to the community that has supported him throughout his career. In conclusion, Franz Resch is a true legend of Austrian football. His dedication, passion, and commitment to the sport have earned him the respect and admiration of everyone involved in the game. As a player and a manager, he has left an indelible mark on the sport, and his contributions will continue to be felt for generations to come.
We remember the life of Claudio Merillo, Italian organist and composer, born 1533, who died on this date in 1604. Claudio Merillo was a renowned Italian composer, publisher, and organist of the late Renaissance period. Born in Correggio in 1533, he rose to fame for his innovative keyboard music and his ensemble music composed in the Venetian polychoral style. Merillo's contributions to the world of music were immense, and his legacy continues to inspire and influence musicians to this day. Marylow's early life was marked by his love for music, which led him to pursue a career in music. He studied music under the guidance of his father, who was a musician himself. Marylow's talent and dedication quickly became apparent, and he began to compose music at a young age. His early works were largely influenced by the Renaissance style, which was popular during that time. Marylow's big break came when he was appointed as the organist at the Cathedral of Parma in 1556. This position allowed him to showcase his skills and creativity, and his music quickly gained popularity. He became known for his unique style, which blended traditional Renaissance music with modern elements. His compositions were characterized by complex harmonies, intricate melodies, and a deep understanding of counterpoint. Marylow's success as an organist and composer led to numerous opportunities, including the publication of his music. He published several collections of his works, which were well received by the public and critics alike. His music was performed in various parts of Europe, and he became a respected figure in the music world. Marylow's contributions to music were not limited to his compositions. He was also a skilled teacher, and his students went on to become renowned musicians in their own right. He was known for his patience and dedication to his students, and his teaching methods were considered innovative and effective. Despite his success, Marylow's life was not without challenges. He faced criticism from some of his contemporaries, who felt that his music was too modern and experimental. However, Marylow remained true to his artistic vision, and his music continued to evolve and push boundaries. Marylow's legacy extends beyond his music. He played a significant role in the development of the Venetian polychoral style, which became a defining feature of music in the late Renaissance period. His contributions to the world of music are still studied and appreciated today, and his music continues to inspire musicians and composers around the world. In conclusion, Claudio Marillo was a true master of his craft, and his contributions to the world of music are immeasurable. His innovative style, dedication to his art, and commitment to teaching and mentoring make him a standout figure in the history of music. His legacy continues to live on, and his music remains a testament to his genius.
This was Today in History, an AA podcast. Brought to you by Decor Studios.
All content was sourced from Wikipedia and processed with open-source large language models.
This podcast is released under Creative Commons, Attribution, Share Alike, 4.0, International License.
Thank you so much for listening.
Talk to you tomorrow.